All right, we're gonna start on our backs. So grab yourself a ball. If you got a ball like this size, great. A little smaller is fine. If you don't have a ball at all, don't worry about it. All the way down on your back, we're gonna place the ball between the knees and start a little bit of bridging. So arms down by your side. I want you to start small. So squeeze the ball. You're gonna tilt your tail towards the ceiling and see if you can really just keep your bottom ribs on the floor. Tilt that tail up and hover the low back. And then push the tailbone down into the earth. All right, so you're gonna tuck the tail, peel the hips up just slightly, and then down. I want you to start to really feel the low belly. Have to start kicking in here to really deeply tuck that tailbone towards your knees. I want you to feel that pubic bone pulling towards your belly button. You're gonna squeeze that ball and then press into the feet, squeeze the glutes. Just 3 more like this little tilt. Just try to make sure the low back gets involved here. We're opening up a little bit of space between the vertebrae. Let's go for 2. Really put some squeeze on the ball. 1 more. All right, now we're gonna go all the way up. So you're gonna roll all the way up, tucking the tail, coming all the way to the shoulders, lengthen out through the knees, squeeze the ball. And I want you to get to the top and feel like you got a straight line from your ribs to your knees, and then roll yourself all the way back down. So really articulating as much as you can to try to peel 1 vertebrae at a time up. And then once you get to the top, feel like you lengthen the knees over the toes. And then you're gonna roll all the way back down, upper back, mid back, low back, then the pelvis. Give me 6 more like this. Exhaling on the way up. Inhaling on the way down. Here's 5. Here's 4. Try to get heavy in the big toe side of your foot. See if you can not roll to your pinky side. Here's 3. Squeeze that ball. If you don't have a ball, your knees are just hip width distance apart. 2 more. There's 2. You can always just block too. Good. Last one, we're going to hold it up there. So tilt the tail, roll it all the way to the shoulders, hold it here, and now we're just going to make little squeezes in. So if you don't have a ball, you can just let your knees tap and separate. Tap and separate. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that squeeze. You're gonna take your arms up overhead and then just back down by your side. Just move those arms up and down. 3 more. 3, 2, hold the arms overhead. 1, we're gonna hold it here. Now you're just gonna dip your hips down, squeeze your hips up. Little pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze your ball. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms back down by your side. Just press down into your palms, get the triceps activated. Shift your weight into your right foot and straighten your left leg out across the room. Squeeze the left leg in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the left foot down. Put the weight into the left leg. Right leg's gonna reach and extend. Squeezing the ball. 10, 9, 8. Remember, you're still pulling your pubic bone towards your belly, trying to get some length in your low back. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot down. Just staying here. Keep your hips lifted. We're dipping to the left, dipping the hip to the right. Little swivels of the hips, dipping little dips to the left, little dip to the right. Doesn't have to be too big. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Slow roll all the way down. Good job. Bring your knees into your chest. Keep that ball where it is. And then arms come back down by your side, and we're just going to squeeze the ball as you straighten the legs out to about a 45-degree angle from the body, and then pull it back. Squeeze and straighten out. And here's 8, 7, 6, 5, and try to hit that same spot every time. 4, 3, 2, hold the legs straight, take them straight up, straight down. So you can go only as low as it's easy for you to maintain your low back on the floor. I want you to try to really pull your belly button towards the spine. And I want you to feel like you imprint your low back on the ground. We're gonna flex the feet, pull back on the toes. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, bring your knees in, take the ball up. Good, ball can just go off to the side. Hands are gonna come behind the head, peel the head and shoulders up. And then from here, we're gonna take the legs into a bicycle. So we're gonna turn to the left, tap that elbow with the right knee, and then switch, and you're gonna straighten the opposite leg. I'm keeping my feet flexed for this one. I want you to feel like you push your foot into the wall across the room as you straighten that leg. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, go all the way back over to the right. Keep that, to the left. Left knee in, right elbow at the left knee. So stay here, and just little kick to that right leg. 10, 9, just small, 8, but keep pulling that left knee in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the other side. Little pulse. 10, 9, just the left leg moving. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Go ahead and bend both knees in. You're going to take your feet straight out. Get this nice big stretch, arms over the head. Point the toes. And then we're going to roll up. So you're going to flex back on your feet, push your heels down. And on the exhale, arms come up, head and shoulders come up, roll up, reach forward over the toes. Nice flat back. Inhale back up, roll it all the way back down. 4 more like that. Rolling up, flat back, get on top of those sit bones, reach past the toes. Tall, roll it back. There's 3. Try to use as little momentum as you can. 2. Last one. Okay, from here, we're just gonna bend the knees slightly. I want you to anchor down into those heels, and you're gonna tuck your tail underneath you. So I'm pulling my belly back, and I got this little rounded low back. I'm just gonna go back an inch, up an inch. I want you to really think of pushing your seat underneath you, so that when we do this up and down, it's not just me leaning back, but it's also me really deepening this tuck and pulling that pubic bone towards my belly button. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to take that circle arms and just rotate to the left and the right. Left, right. 8, 7, 6. Keep that scoop in the low back. 5. I want you to feel like both heels are just heavy on the floor. 3, your knees aren't moving. 2, 1, 1, back to center. Roll yourself back down on the shoulders. Hands come behind the head. So you got your legs in this pretty long bent knee, but now I want you to bring your heels and tap them closer to your butt, and then you're going to tap them back out towards the foot of your mat. So it's not going to come up very high. You're just going to kind of hover as they tap. Pull them in, hover and tap. Hover and tap away, hover and tap in. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, get those shoulders up. 3, 2, 1, 1. Grab the back of your thighs. Let's do a couple of rolls on the spine. Just 3. All the way up, all the way down. Last one. Cross the ankles, roll over the hands and knees. And let's get a couple of cat and cows too. You're gonna round to the back, push the floor away. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift the sit bones, lift the chest. Let's get one more like that. Round and up. All right, grab that hand weight in the right hand. You're gonna step your left foot to the back of the mat. And then from here, we're just gonna have that right arm go up and back, and that left leg's gonna lift. Okay, I'm just gonna do little pulses with both. So I'm trying to make my hips kind of the baseline or the stopping point, and then I'm gonna lift my leg above my hip and my arm above my hip as I can. Zip that belly up. We're gonna tighten around the waistline. We're gonna put on a real tight pair of pants. And just think of lifting that pinky side of the hand to the ceiling. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna bend the arm and the knee, and then I'm gonna straighten them both. Bend, straighten. I'm gonna try to keep that knee right where it is. Keep that elbow right where it is. So the bending and straightening happens without the upper part of the leg or the upper part of the arm really changing in space. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna bend that knee, take that right arm straight, and we're just gonna do little pulses again, but that heel's gonna go up to the ceiling, pinky up to the sky. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna take that left knee all the way down, that arm all the way down, and then you're gonna bring both all the way back up. Both down, all the way up. Down and hover, all the way up and back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that right weight down and come down on that right forearm. Now I've got that left knee hovering right next to the right, and I'm just gonna rotate it out and down. Out and down. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, kick that leg straight out towards the side of your mat, and then bend it back in. Kick out wide, bend in. Here's 8. Keep that right hip hug back in towards center. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I lied. Last one, hold that there, little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Just do a little lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Swing back. Shake out that left wrist. Maybe wag your tail a little bit. And let's go to the other side. Left hand's gonna have the weight. Right hand under the shoulder. Take that right leg back behind you. Really think about that belly pulling up. Try not to get too much arch in the low back. And then that left arm's gonna come up with you. All right, here's our little pulses up. Just trying to go above the hip the best we can. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Bend the elbow, bend the knee, straighten. Bend, straighten. Keep that elbow up, keep that knee lifted. Try not to let them drop as you bend. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that left or right knee, keep the arm straight, little kicks to the ceiling. That left arm's just lifting and pulsing. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That whole shape comes down, And then all the way back up. Down, and then back up. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really get that arm up there. 3, but don't let that shoulder head back to the floor. Last 1. Put the weight down on the forearm. Bring the right knee down to hover. We're gonna go wide and down. Wide and down. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, kick that leg to the side of the room. Kick it up straight, bend. Straighten, bend. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out, little pulse, up, up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, bring that knee in. Tuck those toes underneath you, round your back just enough to feel like your belly's fired. Hover those knees, and then we're just gonna step it back into plank. Holding your plank here, tail tilts towards your heels, chest is moving forward, heels are reaching back, inner thighs are lifting. Give me one more big breath here. Good, we're gonna shift the weight back, over the heels, back over the wrists. Move your body back, come forward. Try to keep your shins low to the ground. Let's go for 6, 5. Watch where your head is in space. Try not to let it drop towards the floor. Here's 3, 2, 1. All the way back, covering those shins, little pulse. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7. Get those quads working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, pedal the feet, downward facing dog. Just bending one knee, dropping the opposite heel. And switching. Maybe one more switch on each side. All right leg's gonna go up and back. Reach back through the toes. Bend the right knee, just open the hip to the side of the room. You can kick that right heel towards your bottom. Keep your shoulders square to the floor. One more breath here. Exhale, shift it forward, tap that right elbow, hold it there. Just holding. Take it to the left elbow, holding. Good, straighten that right leg out under that left arm. Place the outer edge of the left foot or right foot on the floor. And then you're gonna open to the side. So I got this kind of right leg forward, left leg back. And from here, we're just gonna do a little lift. So left arm's gonna go up. I'm gonna do a little pulse, pulse, lifting my hips. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands come back down. I'm gonna pivot my hips towards the floor and keep that right leg there. And just turn your chest forward. Find that stretch in that outer hip. Then slowly pick up your hips, bring your knee back towards your chest, step it in between the hands. I'm gonna leave the weights down for now. We're gonna press into the feet and come to this kind of hovering position here, where my body feels pretty parallel to the floor. So I got a straight left leg, and then from here I'm gonna sweep my arms back by my sides. And now, without moving the rest of my body, get your ears back in line with your shoulders. We're gonna sweep the arms over the ears, and then all the way back. So if you feel like you want your weights, you're welcome to pick them up. But I really want you to focus on keeping your shoulder heads up, and those arms feeling like they're trying to keep away from the ground. And stay up by your side. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those arms out to a T. Rotate yourself towards your right leg. Now I want you to think of tapping your fingertips towards the floor and then coming all the way up, softening that back leg like you're gonna reach for someone's hand behind you. You're gonna come down towards the floor, straighten the back leg, tap, come up, soften the back knee and reach back with that right hand. Okay, there's our movement going down. 8, take your time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Now I want you to come down onto that left hand. Take it out a little bit in front of your left foot, or right foot. So you're gonna have your left hand out in front of the right foot by about a foot. And then you're gonna pick up that left leg. So we're twisting to the right. And now I wanna think about just keeping my right arm lengthening to the sky, or you can bring it back down onto your hips. But I'm gonna bend my right knee and then straighten. If you wanna put a block under that left hand, you always can. If you wanna hover that hand, you can always come up under the fingertips. We're going for 7, and just bending and straightening the right leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Bend the knee, step that foot all the way back. Come all the way up, crescent lunge. All right. We're gonna take that left knee down towards the floor, and then we're gonna come back just about halfway up. So you're going down on the floor and just halfway up. There's 8, 7, arms just up towards the sky. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse. 10, 9, bend that left knee, get a little bit bent. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands down on either side of that right foot. Step it back to plank. Look forward. Get your plank. Take a breath. Lower the knees. Here we go for those chaturanga push-ups. We're going to bend, tap the elbows, push back up. We're going for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it halfway down. There's a little pulse. Keep those elbows squeezing your ribs. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the belly. Good. Tops of the feet are going to press down. You're going to push into those hands. They should be right under your elbows. Squeeze your elbows in. And then just see if you can just get really light in the ribs because you're pushing down with your hands. You're slightly elevating the bottom of the body. Maybe one more breath here. Okay, we're going to pick those hands up. They're going to try to come behind the head a little bit. And then I want you to think just like you're going to shave off your ponytail of extending those arms over the top of the head and then bending them back in as though getting off that ponytail. Reach them out forward, bend them back in. Reach and bend. Let's go for 5. My feet are down on the ground. My pubic bone is rooted down. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold those hands behind your head. Little lift of the upper back. Now really try to focus this between your shoulder blades as though you're not just lifting and lowering, but you're also kind of curling your heart up the wall. Let's go 6, elbows are up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, reach those hands back, lift everything up. Good. Hands back down, knees to the floor, toes tuck. Send it back to child's pose. Give yourself a little rounded back. All right, let's do the other side. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Pedal the feet for a moment. Good, left leg goes up and back. Really reach back to the foot. Bend the left knee, open the hip to the side of the room. Keep the heel towards your butt. Square off your shoulders. Good. All right, shifting forward, that left knee is gonna hold at that left elbow. Then take it over to that right elbow. And then extend that left leg all the way across to the right. You're gonna pivot open to the right side, right arm goes up to the ceiling, little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand goes to the floor, keep the leg where it is. Just pivot on the ball of the back foot. Turn your heart forward to the front of your mat. Just stretch the outer left leg. Good. Slowly drag that knee in towards your chest and step it between your hands. All right, we're coming up into that extended lunge. So you're not coming too high, right? You're gonna be hovering here. Oh, you feel pretty straight from the heel to the top of the head. Reach the arms back. All right, here we go. Sweep forward and back. Try to get that left knee bent. Get that thigh parallel to the ground the best you can. Just sweeping the arms. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and make those arms come out like a T. You're gonna rotate to the left, okay? So here's where we're gonna tap the floor with the fingertips, then come all the way up, soften the back leg like you're reaching for someone behind you. You straighten the back leg, tap, soften it and reach back. Tap, and up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, yeah, energy through those arms. 3, fire up the muscles, squeeze the bones. 2, last 1. Okay, we're gonna take that right hand a little in front, forward of that left foot. Kick that right leg to the ceiling here. We're turning our chest towards the left. That left arm can go up or it can stay on your hip. Your right hand can be heavy or it can float. We're gonna bend the left knee and then straighten. Bend, straighten. Here's 8, get that right leg straight. 7, 6, power through the arms, cinch in the core. Last 3, 2, 1. You're gonna slowly bend that knee and step that foot all the way back. Come all the way up, crescent lunge. Okay, here's where we're going down. Just hold those arms up. We're gonna go down to tap, and then just come halfway up. Down to tap, halfway up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hands to the floor. Step it back to plank. Holding here for plank. Chest forward. Drag those hands back, those toes forward. Get that shake. So you can lower to your knees, you can stand on your toes. We're doing 5 push-ups here, chaturanga. Elbows in, press up. Elbows in, press up. Here's 3, 2, 1, all the way to the floor. Okay, we're gonna grab the weight, and we're gonna get that weight passed around in a circle. So just one weight goes out in front, feet are gonna stay on the floor. We're gonna lift that arm, those arms up, and we're gonna swing that weight around to the right, back behind us, all the way forward to the left. So it goes out to the right, out to the left, and forward. Here's 3, 2, 1, other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Put that weight down. Swing those arms back, bend those knees, lift everything up off the floor. Good. Hands underneath, tuck the toes. Either pushing back to child's pose or a push-up, and then to child's pose. All right. Go ahead and just come into all fours. From here, we're gonna just step the right foot forward, grab your weights, and come up into a plie. So grabbing both weights, just stepping that right foot forward, pivoting to the side of your mat, sinking down into a plie position here. We're gonna do a little bit of arm work. So hands, weights, sink the butt down. Arms are gonna reach wide, bend and bend. Wide and bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold them out, swing them forward, wide. Forward, wide. 8, 7, good, try to sink low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the arms out. Lift your right heel, little pulses of arm and leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel down, left heel up. Turn the palms to face the floor. Little lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them forward, turn the palms up. Bicep curls. Sit down in that seat. 6. Squeeze the heads of the weights together. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the elbows, little punches up. As you punch up, hips go down. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Palms face each other. Take it wide. Together. Keep the bent elbow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms to the floor. Elbows in, elbows wide. In, wide. Sit down, get low. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, punch it forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it straight, drop it down, pick it up. Down, up. Get low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Palms up, palms down. Palms up and down. Little pulse. 8, 7. This is it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Good job. Set those weights down. Come all the way down onto your back. Last little set of abs. Okay, just give those knees a little hug. All right, hands behind the head. Pick the head and shoulders up. Legs are going to be in a tabletop position. And we're just going to take the knees wide like a diamond. So your feet are together, your knees are apart. And then from here, we're going to tap the toes, bring it back up. Tap, bring it up. Try to get those shoulders off the floor. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the knees in. Just pulse the knees to the elbows. Knees to the elbows. So your butt's going to peel up off the floor. Your head and shoulders are trying to come to your knees. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your legs up and out to a V. So your feet are flexed. Little head and shoulder lift. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your head and shoulders up. Lift your hips. Lift your hips. Little curl in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head and shoulders come down. Arms come down by your side. Legs come back up to the ceiling. And they're just going to drop and switch. So you're going to let them just drop and switch in the air. Now the lower they switch, the harder it gets. So if they cross each other at the lower points, it'll be a little more challenging than if they cross at the top. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing, right leg up to the ceiling, left leg's out. Hands come back behind the head and shoulders. We're just going to squeeze the legs across the center and then back into their own lane. Keep those head and shoulders up. Get your legs to just squeeze across the midline and back in their lane. Squeeze across, back to center. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the legs, left leg's up, right leg's lower. Last set. 10, squeeze across center. 9, get the shoulders up, let your head relax. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bend those knees in, give them a hug. Good. If you need to stretch anything else, go for it, but otherwise,